Hello, I hope you are well. Welcome to another Spooky Talk video. I'm doing one of these videos first before I do the healing ones because there's a lot going on here and I haven't had time to plan the healing ones yet. So please bear with. I will get to them as soon as I can this week. Okay, but I thought I'd just update you as to what's been happening with the ghostly footsteps saga, my friends, and the tapping on the windows. Okay, but before that, I just want to say an absolutely massive thank you to all of my wonderful new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. You are wonderful. And yeah, and just a word of warning, if you are new here, it gets kind of strange at times because I can spit words out, I can stop channeling, speaking a different language, and I physically see my guides and angels are walking around me, and I may end up having a conversation with them because they interrupt me sometimes. So watch out for it. Okay, so the saga. Well, in the last video, I was saying that basically been trying to catch whoever's been walking around my friend's flat, which is on the ground floor down just across here. And my friend was in here the other night and we were talking, and her daughter rang frightened. This was quite late on because she was seeing shadows and lights and things moving about in her room. I thought, right, that's it. So I said to my friend, right, we're going to go over there and I'm going to sort this out because I've had enough. And I walked round the flat, and as I got near the kitchen window, which is where I and another friend of mine had been picking up some activity, and I suddenly went freezing cold. And yes, it wasn't the warmest of nights, but it wasn't cold either. I went freezing cold when I reached the window. And I said, right, well, whoever it is coming in through the kitchen. So, or that wall near the kitchen. So I went into the flat and into her daughter's room. And yeah, I could pick this guy standing there who's watching her, who believes he's attached to her and he belongs with her. And I couldn't see him properly. I could see his outline, and I just got freezing cold. Sorry. Ooh, I'm talking about him. I hope he's not here because he's been thrown out of here. Anyway, so this guy is basically coming in and out and walking up and down her room. Yeah, when she's there especially, and didn't want to leave. So I had him thrown out by, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I am guarded by men wearing black suits, spirits, shadow people, guides, ETs, whatever you want to call them. But that's how they appear, to show me that they're protection. So I affectionately call them my men in black, my MIBs. So I got told, please put 3 of them in here. They'll throw him out. He's going to keep coming back in, but they're going to throw him out until he gets the message, and it's going to take 5 to 10 days, which is really strange. But sorry, I've just seen a face. I've seen some strange stuff today. And so I put in 3 and they start walking up and down, and I had a conversation with this guy, and he didn't like me being there, and it was him tapping on the windows, knock, banging, trying to get in, and he kept going in past me, going in when I was standing outside, going in. They kept throwing him out. So hopefully, I haven't heard any more there, but hopefully, but I'm going freezing cold. So somebody's here. What's happening? I should have put the mirror there and I could have seen somebody around me that shouldn't be, I don't think. So hopefully they'll throw him out, because that's what they do. And so anyway, I got asked to put 3 people round the bedroom, and later on she could see orbs. Sent me a video, and I said, don't worry, because my 3 guys are there and they'll be fine, it'll stop. I've got guys wandering around there as well, so I don't know what goes on, but I'm asked to do this. I'm advised by my main guide, Twin Flame, you know, how many of these warrior spirits, men in black, they are soldiers. They've also been gangsters. I'm convinced of that. But I'm always asked, put 3 here, ask 3 to go there. I've once been asked to recall 3. I've never had that before. And that was because the person that I'd sent them to had done something that was reprehensible, as my guide's telling me. And they wanted, oh, okay, they haven't told me the full story of what she did. So, okay. That's me told. So I got asked, I would advise you to recall those 3. So I just have to say it when they come back or they go out. But it's really strange that everybody I know who's with me at times, even people like my ex-husband, yeah, are guarded by MIBs now. And I don't know why. Why I should have this protection, and whoever's known me, whatever, I don't know. So they don't realise just how much protection's walking around there. But they can't, spirits can come in, they have to throw them out like bouncers. That's the way it works. So that was very interesting because she was really frightened. And then there's another spirit, there were 2 I was told, that's in my friend's room, who I have to keep throwing out. That was the 3rd time I threw him out with my MIBS assistant. And he, the 2nd time, he told me to pee off as he went past, just because they're in spirit, and you know, they can be dodgy, and you know, they're just like human beings. Yeah, they are human beings, just without a body. So yeah, that was interesting. And so I sort of tried to cleanse the place out. Haven't heard any more, so I'm hoping it's okay. And but it's been a bit odd because I have, sorry, I can feel something on my back. If you see anything, let me know, please. I've been on my own again, and I've had taps in the kitchen, which I always get, something, you know, like that kind of thing, or knives and forks moving, things, you know, which are, I go, oh yeah, okay. As I say, if you're new at this place, where I lived, there used to be a hospice here, where I live, sorry. Obviously it's not a hospice, it's new flats built, but it's always the land, isn't it, that carries the energy and the people. Sorry, we've got somebody in the bathroom again. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Anyway, so, but I've had these extra taps. Tap on the window that overlooks the lounge, and then tap on the main patio doors that lead down to you can hang over the bars and it looks like a balcony. It's lovely, but you know, taps on there. And then I had taps on my glass table the other night. So I've been a little bit unnerved, I have to say, because I think this guy comes in here or tries to get in here. He'll be thrown out and he can't touch me. I know he can't, but it's a bit, because he's not very nice. He's about 23. Yeah, it's definitely something. Go away, whoever you are. I feel that it's a really tingly sort of electrical feeling, cold and hot thing I get. It's gone down this side, so it's a very strange thing. So that was very interesting. Today, I mean, I walked down to the shops. I'm never very happy going out because I've got, with this functional neurological disorder, I have bad balance, and sometimes if I just turn, my whole body sort of goes like that, and so I'm never quite comfortable going out at times, but I make myself go, otherwise I just stay in here all the time. That'd be really boring. funny enough, the empath thing is horrendous when I go out. The minute I go down through the houses, and the minute I hit the high street, and it's just a small market town that's outside London. The minute I hit the old high street, because it's in fact, they reckon the oldest building in the UK is where they've got Sterling, what do they call it, Sterling, you know, estate agents there, and they have the oldest building in the UK, apparently 1297 or something like that. That's what they reckon now. So it's pretty old. I mean, I've gone past. I used to go in a place for coffee and stuff and meals, which is closed. It's now opening as something else now. But now I'll be going in it, and it'll be interesting because there were some Puritan ghosts in there too, women, and I used to go past and they used to go, witch, witch, witch. They didn't like me in there. I got pushed right in the toilets upstairs. So yeah, that was very interesting. So but that wasn't the oldest building, so I haven't been in the oldest building, but when I get my big house one day, I'll go in there. Anyway, so that was very odd. Anyway, going back to going into Marks and Spencer's, which if you're in the US or wherever, Marks and Spencer's is a staple of UK life, especially for fantastic food, and there's the clothes and stuff like that. It has everything, but we have a food one. It's my local, expensive local, I have to say, but oh, worth it. So I went down there and for some Costa coffee pods for Tassimo, and which is Costa's right next to it. And I thought, well, I just have to go there. I don't have to go right into the town, which is fantastic because I just wasn't in that frame of mind. And I put my headphones on to go there now because I find it blocks all the, as an empath, it blocks some of the energy that comes at me, because I can go into the town and all of a sudden I get this, I feel crowded, I mean the pavements are narrow. It's very old, you know, but okay, somebody in the doorway and they're watching me. Oi. Anyway, so I go along there and it's very unnerving. But if I have my headphones on, it's like, because everybody comes towards you and it's like, I want to get on, or they're frightened with the COVID thing and what have you. And it sort of blocks that noise. It sort of blocks it somehow. So I did that. But I get in there and of course I went at the wrong time, which is lunchtime. And it was after 12 on the way to 1, and everybody felt like they were around me. Oh, up my back, everything. And I really, and I've had this so many times before, but it was really odd because I had it really strongly, and I turned around like that, and as I turned around, all I could say, like physically, like I would say you now, is a black suit and a man in a black suit standing right behind me. And I thought, oh, it's all right. It's one of my MIBs. But it was so shocking. I mean, I walk down the street and I can see these people flash on and off like they're beacons, but as like full human beings, you know, for 2 minutes, and they're all over, and then I see other people. And oh, it's just nice to know, you know, it was nice to know that I know they're there because they're talking away to me. They're very bossy, telling me what to buy. You know, you need this bread, you need that, you need this, you know, nothing else, madam. That's all I get. Calls me madam, my twin flame. And off you go. Don't need any more. Make sure you go in for your coffee next door. And this conversation is going on all the time. But that was sort of, oh, I get it going up the street as well. And that, sometimes I'll see an arm with, you know, like a black sleeve or whatever, and I think, oh, heck. But this was right in my, so that was nice. I felt a bit safer. So that's been quite strange as well. I'm not sure whether I told you last time about my friend having somebody odd come into her flower shop, and a witch being across the road, and dark stuff, people warning her about the place, everything. So she comes and tells me that, and I'm asked to send, thank you, there are 10 there now, 10 MIBs guarding the place. They went in while we were talking. This is, my two friends were here, we were having a laugh, sitting talking about it, and I got to, we're going to check the place out. So off my mibs go, check it out, we're throwing a couple of spirits out, right? People, the posted people in there, told me how many I needed to be there, and they're guarding the energy, and they're investigating this woman across the road who's supposed to be a dark witch, dark, you know, doing some dark things apparently. So that'd be interesting. I hope she's not making the taps go on in the place. Yeah. She's not the first witch I've known. So, and I mean, there's witch, and then there's, you know, like lovely, caring, spiritual. Yeah. And then there's scary ones. And I've known 2 scary ones. So one I thought was okay. No, actually, I'd say 3. 3 that one didn't even know she was one, but she went and tried stuff, and it came back on her, and it always will. If you do bad things, you know, put bad intentions out there, it will come back on you. No fear. You're the one that'll get them magic. I don't do magic. I don't do anything like that because A, I'm too lazy, and B, I just don't. I think it messes with people's will. I don't know that. These are just my ideas. If you think that's wrong, that's fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. This is just mine. So please don't have a go at me. I probably don't know enough about it as well, and I wouldn't want to mess. So, you know, I do healing, whatever, but I do different things because I'm an oddball, as you probably worked out. Everything's a bit different for me. I don't know why. I've got no idea. And why I have all these people around me and I'm told what to do and sending these spirits out to do this work and that work. I had a, I don't know if I've told you about my meditation, so I can't remember what I said in the last video about me flying around in these little light orbs, but they're actually like a glass bubble thing that I can maneuver. And this is in my meditation where I could go across, I went across the Hudson River, New York, everything back in time though, 1970, all this stuff over, you know, across London, and all these different worlds with all these different creatures. And I think I'm going to have to put it in one of my books showing me that I have to do that, but not yet. But all of this stuff, absolutely amazing, the most exhilarating thing. But what they showed me was that there were, you know, those UFOs, there was lights, yeah, that had been whizzing around and stuff like that, and then going around the ships and things, and they go in the water and everything. I was in one of them, and they joined me, my guides, and they were in these little light orbs, and they're whoosh, whoosh, so you never know, that could have been me. It's really funny, but weirdness anyway, but it was great fun, yeah, for a meditation, absolutely. I say meditation, but I do genuinely believe there was some astral projecting going on there, some remote viewing and some other stuff, because I was reacting to it, really strongly reacting to what was going on. And I got to do it again today. Got down all these vortexes and things like that, and just moving about all over, absolutely amazing in this little bubble. And it's just, there was a point to me telling you that bit about today. Oh, it's gone, it'll come back, partly offending. Anyway, so yeah, some odd things been going on, and it's quite funny because I put a post on Facebook about it. My friend put on, it's never ending, isn't it? Bless you. Oh yeah, I thought it was hilarious. So true. I don't know why these people are here, if you've got any answers, but I've just remembered what I was going to tell you. Then they show me all these light things coming off out into the world, like these cords of light coming out of me and going out into the world. I don't know what that's about. And then they had me flying with angels, which is amazing. They were making me, they were flying over my little orb, and then I was flying with them, which I get a lot of that, which is brilliant. Love that. And they work with the MIBs. They work with me as well. But every time I go to a medium, the first thing they say to me, if they're a new one, you work with angels. Yeah, well, I think I know now, but at the time I used to go, I don't know. And they said there were lots of little lights around me. So, which I see lights all the time, little pinpricks of light, all different colours. And bright blue and stuff like that. But the other thing was that I then saw like white cords that were connected to every MIB from me, which was really interesting. All right, okay, not the mall outside, because there's a heck of a lot outside. No, they're the ones inside at the moment. But if I go outside, then I'm attached to them. They're the ones outside, yes? Correct. Don't know what that's all about either. If you get any ideas, please let me know, so you can make, I can make some sense of this crazy life. So, yeah, but all this stuff. But it was in this meditation, I was flying around this ship. And 1 minute, because it's always references to the Alice in Wonderland thing, I've mentioned this before. 1 minute I could make myself very, very small in this orb, and then other times I could make myself huge, and then I could be normal, just like Alice in Wonderland. So it was really strange. And they're playing that song in my head, White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. So doing all that kind of thing, whizzing around, the freedom. I didn't want to stop, but they made me stop, and then they ground me really strongly. I would rather be off flying, but get nothing done, would I? So, yeah, really great fun. Try it. Ask your guides and your angels, to take you somewhere. But do not do that on your own. You must have protection. Make sure you have the protection. Make sure you're grounded, so you're coming back properly and everything, yeah? Go by their guidance, yeah? But I have to say, it is exhilarating. So, I have felt a bit uncomfortable going to bed at night. And my guides have been around me a lot that way. I felt a bit down and a little bit frustrated about certain things, and just creeped out a bit. I have a feeling I'm getting people trying to come in. So I've often looked out of the window, and occasionally I see lots of people standing there because they want to come in, they want to get help. And sometimes I'm allowed to help. I help a lot. And other times I'm told no. And I'm lying here, and in the middle of the night, and I'm thinking, am I dreaming or whatever? And I open my eyes, and I'm just started seeing people. Well, in my mind I could hear, I'm so and so, so and so, I'm so and so, so and so. Somebody was people were talking to me, and then got in. I was like, oh. So if they weren't here, they'd be inundated. Well, I don't know why. So they're very strict, and they're very protective, so there must be a reason for that. Wish I knew. I don't feel like I'm anyone special or anything. In fact, I don't think I'm anything at all. I won't go into that. So if you get any ideas, please let me know. Do you have any experiences like that? I'd love to, find out if you see spirits like that, and if you're followed by your guides and, protected really strongly. So that would be very interesting to learn. And I think it's very quiet again here. I can see somebody standing in the there, but they're not bothering, and that sensation's gone away. Okay, yes, somebody's just walked right across here. They'd love to be seen. Oh, they're showing me as a little baby. See, they see me. They will actually show me a child as well. Little baby that they nurse when I get angry with. Could be really insulting, but they like this and nothing. Yes. It's nice to know I'm still loved. So I think that's all I've got to tell you, actually. There's bright blue light there. What's going on? Set my foot to go off that. Yeah, it gets a bit eerie at night at the minute. My son's coming home soon for a couple of days, so I get some proper sleep. I don't know if you saw a little bright blue light here. Just passed by my eye. So I'll see if we can say anything while I'm here. So something happened there. Somebody on the camera. They're walking past. They want to be seen, so. Anybody else? I'm being told there's going to be some news coming in that I'm going to have to tell you all about. Thank you. And the healings are going to get stronger. And there's going to be a lot of activity, and you should be able to see it on the videos. I did feel like saying eat your heart out, Zach Baggins, or Bagans, or whatever he's called, when I went and cleansed that house. My friend, a medium, told me back in 2011, 2012 that I would be doing that at some point. I didn't think I would, but I did. So it's a bit unnerving because you don't know what you're meeting, but then I think this lot would have something to say and do if they if these people, you know, really wound me up or tried to harm me, anything like that. But they can be quite verbally abusive, I have to say. Yeah. But that's part of the job. So maybe it's something I'll offer at some point. I am still doing my writing, and I'm pleased to say that some of you have been reading my spiritual book, A Man in Black, which is based on some of my earlier experiences. I will write another one if people like it. So check it out. I'll put the link in the description. I'll also put the link to the books that I co-create books with Spirit. I am doing full-on young adult fiction at the minute, and that comes from the meditations and the stories. I'm going to be putting these orb things in. I have to, because it's just so check those books out because they're co-created with Spirit. Well, that was a tap. What did you tap for? I don't know if you heard that. It's on my bookcase. All right, okay. They tap near my graphic novels, books, my manga. They want me to tell you that they're very like that. If you love manga, you love what I've written. I can't draw to save my life, but I can write. So, and if you like that kind of thing, Doctor Who, whatever, you will love these stories. Yeah, Lady of Londinium is first. I'm currently writing as a series, so in short episodes, the second book, which is Princess of Londinium, and it links to Knight of Swords, the Victorian chapter of it, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Empress of Swords, and his as well, which is the present day. So we've got the future, the present, and the past, and they're all linked. And they're showing me how to do this through the meditations. But I'm really there, apparently, doing all these things. So if you see little orbs running around, oh my goodness, yeah, little me. Sounds insane, but it's really, it's so strong. I'm not kidding you. I see these worlds, these things, more vividly than I see life. It's how I'm looking at this room and this camera. It's so strong. I don't know how to explain it to you. So anyway, so I think I'll leave it there. There will be, as I say, the healing videos. And, you know, I shall see you soon. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And give this video a thumbs up so we can, you know, reach other people who are having these experiences. Yeah, strange experiences that they can't tell anyone. You can tell me, because some of the stuff, honestly, I don't tell you the half of it. So, you know, please comment, please subscribe, please share, and we'll see how it goes. I shall see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Until then, yeah, you know, watch out for the spookies around you. Halloween's coming up, so it's going to get even more interesting. So take care. See you next time. Bye.